Sittner is 9th in the race. He's leading the class, number 33. Smith is way down after a long stop. And BMW want to win this championship overall just as much as Frank Sittner does. So Sittner ahead of Mike Smith. Sittner still on wet tyres. Mike Smith on dry tyres, which are ideal because the track is drying and Mike Smith is going for it. But Frank Sittner's got the inside line. He'll still have the lead when he comes out of the corner. And he has the left and now the right. Mike Smith's on the inside now, and the line is much drier as they approach the right-hander. You can see for yourself. Sittner runs wide. Mike Smith goes through, and he's racing away from Sittner, and Frank won't like that. Mike O'Brien in the pits with the Holden. He is changing to slick tyres too. Away he goes. Rather a slow start. But Mike O'Brien's made a good move because they are all having handling problems on wet tyres now. Carl Jones in 4th place, number 16, with Bristow right behind him and Newman right behind him, is certainly having problems. Look at him as he puts the power down, and it's the same for all of them as they come up to Coram. Now, Lawrence Bristow, number 19, followed by Newman, number 14, is attacking Carl Jones. He goes through into 4th place at Coram. And now they're going on to Russell. The complex of corners almost at the end of the lap. Newman attacking now. Jones goes wide, but he still holds the place. Jones still in 5th place as they come up to Riches at about 115 miles an hour. Jones cuts across, takes the apex. Perfectly fair. But you can see the problems. They're all fishtailing under acceleration. Jones still there. Newman still behind him, both in Ford Sierra Cosworths. Jones goes wide, and this is Mike Newman's opportunity, and he's taking it right up alongside Jones, but Jones has got the inside line on the left-hander, and that's the one that counts. But now Mike Newman's got the advantage for the right-hander, and he takes it, and he goes up into 5th position. So, Mike Newman in 5th place, but Mike O'Brien there, number 7, is on his way after fastest lap. He muscles his way past Carl Jones. But up front, Guy Edwards in 2nd place is almost with the leader, Andy Rouse, as they come through to complete the lap. There is Edwards 2nd. And here is Rouse leading. You see Edwards in the background. Rouse on his way to his 7th victory in 9 races, but he's still 2nd to Frank Sittner in the championship. And he mustn't hang about because Guy Edwards there is just 2 seconds behind him now. Guy Edwards making a terrific effort in the closing stages of the race. Into the S's goes Andy Rouse. And there's a squeal of tyres. Edwards is off. Rob Gravitt through into 2nd place. And there's Bristow going up into 3rd, and Jerry Marney has done it. Jerry Marney on his slick tyres has done a new lap record at 97 miles an hour, and there he is. And Mike Smith behind him, a new B-lap record at 95 miles an hour, and Frank certainly won't like that. And Bristow's off, but Edwards hits the tyres. Bristow looks all right. He's got the door open. He's going to get out in a minute, I hope, while the marshals are waving the flags frantically and the debris is on the track. And as Marney and Smith thread their way through, Rouse comes home to win another easy one. But this time, no point for fastest lap.
But it was another dominant performance by Rouse-prepared cars. They would have taken the first 4 places had it not been for Mike O'Brien's Holden putting Lawrence Bristow into the barrier on the final lap. O'Brien here was deemed the guilty party and was later fined by the stewards and excluded from the results. Results that showed once again the unchallenged position of Ford Sierra Cosworths in Class A. Ford's, in fact, taking the first 8 places. But it was Class B that produced the debate and dispute at Snetterton. The bent BMW of Chris Hodgetts, damage incurred in that start line accident with Mike Smith. Here's Mike's version of what happened.
Chris Hodgetts did what he meant to do, and that was to take out one of us. He took me out on the start line. That's what the fracas was. He just drove into me, wrecked his own race.
I don't think he did. I don't think Smithy said that. The television will, I think, prove him wrong. Had a very good start and was in front of the other Class B runners. Then the next thing I knew, Smithy was heading left to right across the circuit, and inevitable contact. Just a motor racing accident, I think.
Well, that's one topic of discussion. The other is the drivers who had the chance to switch to slicks and claim points for fastest laps, notably Mike Smith again, who took a valuable point from his teammate, championship leader Frank Sittner.
Frank is not going to be talking to me now to get the fastest lap. Come and hold my hand, boys. I need your help.
And here comes Mike Smith's ProDrive teammate now. Frank Sittner, class winner, but not a great time to ask him how the afternoon had gone.
All right for me, but it looks like somebody stopped and put slicks on and got fastest lap, which has ruined it for us in the championship, or makes it very difficult.
Oh dear.
Just hoping it's not one of my teammates.
I see. What made you think this, Frank?
Because I was conserving tyres throughout the race. No, what are you talking about? What about the tyre? Who's that? Who did the time? Who put the tyres on the car?
Another family affair for Mike Smith to sort out, and it may well be the most difficult yet. No great effect on the championship table, though, because Jerry Marnie, as you saw, claimed fastest lap in Class A, so Sittner's championship lead remained at 5 points. Phil Dowsett in his